Hi, everybody. Okay, let's get this started. There's nobody here yet. We'll wait till everybody comes to people start coming in. Meanwhile, I'm watching this puppy over here. I think I bought myself a little bit of time so that I can crochet and chat on YouTube. Is that Sanita? Hi there. Thanks for coming in. Oh dear. There it is. The whimpering. Huh. He does that when I'm on the phone. He starts crying. Like a toddler, I'm telling you. That noise you're hearing is him crunching on his crunchies. He's crunching on his crunchies. I'm just working on something, just to work on something, just for the sake of working on something, because gotta crochet. I haven't been able to crochet as much, but I'm slowly getting on a little schedule here, a normal schedule, what you would call normal. Yes, can I help you, mister? I don't have anything for you. No. You have your toys over there, you got your bed, you got your food, you got your water. You don't need me. Hi, Barb. Barb, I'm always hearing stuff on our news about Holland. I heard about some ship that had a hard time getting into some slot, some, like, not slot, but between two buildings or something. That was on our news. I thought of you. Um, this maybe I'll have somebody come up in a few minutes after we get enough people here. What's everybody working on? Anything? I know it's probably, I'm guessing 10 o'clock, Barb, for you. And Sunita, I forgot where you are. Or did I ever even know where you are? Where in the world is Sunita? No, I feel like I have to have two of me just to check to see if he did anything naughty. He doesn't really do anything naughty. He's just exploring. Can't really charge him for trying to discover his new world. So you finished the hat. Was it blue? You're by me. You're around Chicago? Was it that Dutch cargo ship being towed in between the fords in Norway? It was in Holland. It said on there Holland. It was a big, like, it looked like a cruise ship, maybe. I don't know, but it definitely was Holland. Oh, so okay. IVB creates is from Alabama. Hello, Ivy. And Barb dyed yarn today. That sounds like lots of fun. Something I'll probably try, not in the near future, because fun equals, in my head, messy. a lot of a lot of I imagine you have to move things out of your way, clear tables and counter space. Um, as you may notice, I've got some new glasses here. These are bifocals. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I've moved on. I've graduated to bifocals, and I'm trying to get used to them. They're not as bad as I thought they were going to be, because some people say they get dizzy with the bifocals. But maybe that's the new line. These have a line. You haven't heard anything about a ship in trouble here, but I have not watched the news yet. Yeah, it was just, you know, so 2 buildings, and then the ship had just about a foot of clearance between the building and it. And that's all. They thought it was fascinating enough to show it here on our news. But I feel like I'm always hearing something at least once a week about where you live, Barb. It's you know, either it's the Netherlands or it's Holland, you know, but I still associate either one of those, the names of those places, with you. It's probably in, I don't know what that says. Oh, really? That's it? A yard? Hmm. Well, okay. That's not bad. It's not a lot of, something that comes to mind that's kind of messy like that, but fun, and you need a lot of room. Is making, have you ever made a piñata? Those are so fun to make. We used to make them when we were small. We used to take a balloon and blow it up. I know this has nothing to do with yarn, but we used to take a balloon and blow it up, and then take, I think it was flour and water, and you got this mixture. And was it glue? I don't know. Flour, water, and glue. And then you take newspaper strips and you know, wet them, and then you lay them over the balloon. And then, like, you could make a balloon, or you could start out with a paper box. I mean, a cardboard box. You could do that. No, no. He likes to bite my socks. Okay, Mr. No. He's going to get you. He's going to get you. He doesn't like this. I have a can of coins in here, in case any of you are wondering. I showed it on my last live, but he doesn't like the noise of this. Yes, paper mache. Oh, how I needed to put the chat on live chat. Oh, I get it. Yeah, they're kind of Ivy. I'm done with the basket. I'm all done. I'm getting ready to go to the post office as soon as Mr. Hook comes back from work. We're gonna go to the post office before it closes and ship that baby out. I have a video showing you the finished product. So I will release that video. I will release that video when I know that Kathy receives her package. So then you guys can all see the finished product. But yeah, we used to make piñatas for, you know, birthdays. And I remember making one for a school project or something. I don't know. But yeah, I would make them with my aunt. She likes crafts. That's the aunt that I crochets also. But yeah, she would be super into crafts. She still is, and so are her kids too. They're like same into crafts like her. I was never crafty growing up. I liked. I wasn't even. I didn't like going outside either. I liked playing with Barbies when I was little. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put my yarn down and pick up the little guy, because he's acting like a spoiled brat. He's acting like a spoiled brat. So there goes my crochet time for now. Oh, well, no, he just ran away. I guess he changed his mind. I don't know what his plans are. But it's hard because, you know, when I grab him and I play with him for a while, then I want to go crochet. I have to wash my hands. That's just me. I gotta wash my hands before I grab my yarn. Unless I'm making something for him. I guess like this is gonna be for him anyway, so I guess it wouldn't matter. Barb finally got an appointment at her local post office for Monday, so I'm sending out a whole bunch of packages. You have to make an appointment for the post office? Oh, man. That's a bummer. Naturally, I managed to get a time slot right in the week where the stores are scheduled to open up normally. Tell me about this. You have to make an appointment to go to the post office. Oh, really? What is that about? Is that because of COVID, or is that just because it's like that where you live, Barb? I'm curious now. We have to make appointments for all the shops besides the grocery store. Oh, well, that is. Man, I guess I don't have it that bad. We do have, I think we have to make appointments for, um, like to fix your license or IDs, that that kind of. Good Thursday afternoon from Ontario. Hi, Mark. How's the weather in Ontario? I think I saw that it's cold there. All right. Well, I'm paused on the crochet. Of course. What else is new? Mr. Chester wants to say hello. I don't want to really keep bothering everybody with my puppy because I know not everybody likes dogs. But for those of you who like dogs, here's Mr. Chester would like to say hi. If you don't like dogs, you can look away. Okay, Mister. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Say hello. Say hello to the people. Say hi. Say, what's everybody drinking? I got my water. Yeah, you get your water. Yes, you do. You got your water. Oh, he likes to sleep right here. Speaking of water, I need my water. By the way, I clean this dog. He's got doggy wipes that I clean him with every day. And I clean his paws all the time, constantly. So, if anyone's wondering. Hi, Cynthia. Yeah, the worst of the curfew and the appointments for shopping should be over Wednesday. Oh, okay. They do not change their minds again. Ugh. In December, and only started appointment shopping. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess it's more to, we're going to appreciate when life is finally back to somewhat normal. I wonder what's gonna like stick. Like some things are gonna stick. Like they're never gonna go away. Maybe the awareness of how germs spread, or maybe I don't know. I like the 6 feet apart thing in stores. I I I don't like people like so close to me. I like that. Maybe that'll stick. That's not bad. Mark has Diet Pepsi at the moment. Hmm. Barb, our numbers seem to go high right now. They seem to be high. Yeah, I don't know. I see a lot of people just they gave up on. They're just hugging now when they see each other on the street. Just hug, which we stopped doing that for a while. We stopped touching each other at all. Just no touching. Now people are just touching, hugging. I do not get the measures. They are obviously not working as our numbers show us being in the middle of a fourth wave. Oh, it's just another virus that we all must face and deal with, plain and simple. Yeah, I, I still don't know. I still don't know. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I do know some people who got it. That's for sure. I guess what I'm trying to say is I haven't seen anybody in the middle of it having it. No, no, I have. I take that back. I take it back. Oh, look at this little guy. He is spoiled to all. Oh my gosh, he is so spoiled. He's got to fall asleep in Mama's arms. This is no good. Mm-mm. Toronto hit a record number of COVID hospitalizations yesterday in one day. Southern Ontario is still very bad. Yeah, I hugged one person outside of my family. Yeah, I mean, I've done it too. I've hugged my friend, you know, that I haven't seen in a long time. But yeah, after a while, that just, I guess it's because it's a natural thing to do is hug people. It's natural for us to shake hands, to make physical contact with people when we see them. You know, it's just a natural thing to do. Mm. Oh, your stepmom died. I'm sorry to hear that. Cammy is here. Hello, Cammy. Are you working on anything interesting, Cammy? A bag, perhaps? I got my little puppers here, so that means I had to put my yarn down. But what I'm making is for him, so I wonder if I could just. I wonder if I could do both at the same time. I don't know. Mm. But I have to say, we have all been vaccinated, or I would not have done. Okay, yeah. You know what? There is this team, baseball team. I forget where it is in the states. They're gonna have a section in the ballpark that's just meant for people who are fully vaccinated. Past 2 weeks, they've been fully vaccinated for 2 weeks or longer, so they can all sit next to each other, and everything is normal. However, they still have to wear their masks, which is kind of frustrating. But at least you don't have to social distance. Now, I'm all for the every other seat. I wouldn't mind that being permanent, but obviously, if they're stopping it now, we're not gonna continue that. Cammy's making a granny square Afghan of many colors. I'm working on one of those too. I love those. I love how they look. Thank God for granny squares of many colors. It's so nice. If any of you are out there and see that little thumb on the bottom of the picture right there, if you can click that, that would help me a lot. I noticed in my past lives I didn't get a lot of thumbs up as I did viewers. It was like less than half. So if you wouldn't mind doing that. Yeah, I know. I'm not planning on uh, going to any baseball games or football games. I haven't really missed a lot. What have I missed that I really am like I can do without going to the movie theater. I can do without going to a sports event. I can do without going to concerts. I hardly ever go to concerts. Just because all of those things are so expensive. So if that's not going to happen, that is fine with me. I'm okay with that. And going out to eat, it's I learn how to cook like a boss here in this kitchen during COVID. I can cook anything now. I mean, and I think my food tastes better than the restaurants. And I know what's going in there. So I'm just trying to think, what am I missing? Maybe there's something. I just don't know what. Okay. Thanks, Mark. We have been extremely restricted here. The restaurants have been closed for the past 6 months. So, Barb, do you have takeout at all? Or is it just nothing? Tell me you have takeout at least. Because even I can't cook every single day forever, you know? I have to, like yesterday, we got pizza. But pizza's something I'm not going to make in my kitchen. Because again, it's like making a pinata or dyeing yarn. Requires got to clear out a lot of space and rearrange things in your kitchen, and it's just messy. Fun, but messy. Take out for some and delivery, but I cook every day. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's good to know, like in case if you ever you weren't feeling good or just didn't feel like cooking, that you can get some takeout. Um, let's see. I'm still trying to think. What am I missing that I just can't stand? That I want COVID to end. Mm. I mean, I want COVID to end. Don't get me wrong, but I can't think of anything. The only thing that really is a bummer to me is when I used to go to church, there would be, and I mentioned this before, coffee stations with coffee urns. And it's cups, take a cup, you pour your coffee, you take your lid, you get your sugar, you get your cream, you make your coffee, and you go into church. I liked that. That is gone. But still, it's not something that I'm like waking up every day thinking about. But after well over a year in this, I am wanting a big grilled steak that I did not make. Ah, yeah. See, Barb, I would rather make the steak than get it cooked somewhere because I I just like it better when I cook it. Something that I don't I rather not cook. I rather go out to eat for I don't know, like a cheesecake, mm, maybe just like an ice cream, a banana split or something. Those are not so fun to make. Banana splits, smoothies, you know. I don't really like making them. I'm kind of lazy when it comes to that. The pandemic may still end at some point, but COVID will remain in one form or another, I believe. Yeah, one of our doctors was saying, our TV doctors was saying that COVID might be a thing forever, like the flu is, you know. Of course, coronavirus was a thing. That always was a thing. Coronavirus existed. This is just a kind of strong strand of it that stuck around and was unable to be, I don't know, it spread easily. I don't know. But coronavirus sure was a thing. Always was a thing. Bye, y'all. I do not crochet. However, wait. By the way, y'all, I do not crochet. I support as many artists as possible. I'm a writer and blogger myself. A literary, literary artist, if you will. Well, Mark, thanks for coming anyway. As you can see, I I do crochet, but at the moment I'm being held hostage by this little puppy. That's my life now. I mean, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I mean, the worst thing is that I can't crochet. So I'll get to crochet again. But I'm appreciating this puppy because he's not going to be a puppy forever. You know, once they're not puppies, they're different. It's you got a dog, you know. So I'm just appreciating the puppy stage. I'm appreciating even the bad boyness that he has. But he's, you know, puppies are just so scrumptious, aren't they? Oh, just oh. I was used to just hop across the German border and go shopping there, and I can't. Oh, wow, that must be amazing. Just go to Germany. Yeah, because we were able to go to Canada and just shop there. I mean, not that Canada's right next to me, but now we can't go to Canada. Oh, we want to go shopping with Reggie, and I can't, and she's an hour away from you. Yeah, I'll tell you. Do you know Rose likes crochet? Does anybody know that lady? She's not far from me, maybe an hour. And we were gonna meet last year for Yarn Convention, but it never happened. So one day, the local ice cream shop in my house made rocket cone, which is a medium cone with ice cream, and a small cone with ice cream that then topped with red, white, and blue sprinkles. That sounds delicious. There's an ice cream place by my house. It's I well the I will say this: the ice cream place that we've been going to for years closed down because of COVID. They were a family place called Cupid, and they closed down, unfortunately. But we like Oberweis as well. Oberweis makes a mean. It's kind of like a McFlurry, like a Blizzard. It's called a Frostbite. So good. It's ice cream. It's real ice cream. You could taste the milk. Very different from the McDonald's ice cream. Oh, okay. Cammy's close to Canada. Yeah, it's we if we were ever like way up north, close enough to Canada, we would just like let's just go to Canada and get some stuff cheaper. You know, it's stuff is cheaper there, or it was. I don't know what it's like now. Mm. Yeah, Mark, it's uh I just realized we started with 14 days to slow the spread. It turned out to be 14 months to slow the spread. So instead of 14 days, it became 14 months. And that's a big difference between a day and a month. I'm up here in Thunder Bay, Cammy. Nice to meet another Canadian on YouTube. Cammy's in Michigan, though, but he's close to Canada. Hi, Kathy. I was just talking about you. I finished your basket. I'm going to go in. Oh, after this live, I'm going to ship it out. We had planned to get together and work out my new advent calendar of hand dyed yarn face to face. Yeah, video chat. At least there's video chat, you know? Yes, thank you, Barb. Hit the like button. We don't have too many people in here. I wonder what's that about. Here's what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. I wonder if this is going to work. If you feel like you would like to come up on on the panel, go ahead and click that link and we can chat. If not, that's okay too. That's cool. I did not see anyone else online at the moment. Yeah, is it a quiet day? I know it's Earth Day. Is everybody in the backyard just enjoying the earth? David Browning's new live is about to start, unless he's still having technical issues this week. Oh, David just, yeah, he's live too. Yeah. Well, sometimes that happens, but that's okay. I mean, people can always watch the replay. Not that I'm being super exciting. I wish I had more to talk about. That's why I put the link there in case anybody else wants to come up with me. I'm here by myself. Mr. Hook is still at work. Well, he's actually on his way home from work right now. Oh, David's online. Okay. Well, oh, the water's nice and cool. And I'm still stuck with this puppy. Just stuck with the puppy. He's like fast asleep right now. And if I put him down, he's going to wake up. I'm looking for an easy beach cover up. Any ideas? Oh, I actually am. I bought some yarn to make something that's meshy, like. Where do you live? I live in Chicago, Mark. Oh, okay. Your man is watching TV there. Well, okay. So back to the beach thing. It's a it's originally I forgot the word for it. A cowl. It's a cowl. I bet you. I don't know. No, that would require some designing skills, which I don't have very much of. I'm alone with 5 cats in Alberta, Canada. Audrey says, "You mean like a parasol, Kathy?" Yeah, when you're alone with animals and you're just talking to your animals, it's different. I had to like talk to another human. I had to get on the phone and talk to a human. So for a change, because it's been a while since I've had a normal day, you know. Hey, Dana's here. Hi, Dana. Well, thanks for coming. We're gonna get ready to, in a little while, in about an hour, go and review. If I'm still on here, hopefully I can stick on here because oh, my hands are getting tired and this boy is getting heavy. But this is what I didn't want to happen. I didn't want to like get the puppy and then my whole YouTube life changes. I didn't want that to happen, but it did, and I just got to deal with it. I was working on a little puppy blanket for him with some yarn from Red Heart. It's called the color is called denim. It's really nice. I can handle it. I can handle the yarn because it's for him anyway. But this is what it looks like. So it looks like almost like a jeans. It kind of reminds me of jeans from I think Lion Brand makes that jeans yarn. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's very thin though. It's thin yarn. But this is Red Heart Super Saver. So it's that thick. I like it. I think it's a new color. I haven't seen it before. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's a new color for that reason. that I haven't seen it. Can you go down, little guy? Would that be possible? Oh, he smells so good. Yeah, it's very quiet. Very quiet. It's you know, it's nice to have a quiet day. I haven't been really watching a lot of TV. How about you? I'm still watching House every day, a little bit of an episode. Okay, you're using jean and vintage for a shawl. I see that nor'easter is beginning to die out over Maine in that area. That's nor'easter. That's a weather thing, right? Or is it a star thing? Astrology, moon, stars thing. I hear it, but I don't pay attention to that. What is that? It's weather. Yeah. I knew it must be weather because it. I hear it sometimes in the morning when the weather guy's talking. But he also talks about the stars and the moon. But that all puts, it all works together. That kind of controls the weather, right? The way the moon is and the position it's in. I don't know. Audrey's working on a cardigan. Oh, loops and thread flex. That is a nice yarn. That is a nice yarn. I was tempted to buy some, but at that time they didn't have any sales. And really, the only coupon they had was 20% off. So I didn't buy any. A storm system that moves through the northeastern United States, New England, New York. Okay. Good to know. We always get like this Midwest, like we're by the lake, this wind. We get wind. Wind is our big deal here in Chicago. Yes, Audrey, it does split. Oh, I thought you were talking about the jeans yarn. So it does split. Oh, okay. Good to know. I'll keep that in mind. Dana's working on mosaic mug rugs for Mother's Day gifts. Those are cute. Mark says, "Do I have a basket or something soft that you could put?" Yeah, I do. I do. But then he'll wake up and go, "I'm up. I'm finished napping." Hi, New Stacy. Hi, Stacy. And then no, if I put him down, then he'll think his nap time is over, and then we will have an overexcited dog, and that is something I'd rather not have. But yeah, he's got his little carrier with the blanket and toys, and but this is his favorite spot to be. His favorite spot. I know I'm spoiling him, but that's okay. I don't have any children to spoil. I don't have any grandchildren to spoil. Might as well spoil the puppy. That is okay. Like I said, the worst thing is that I'm not able to crochet as much as I'd like to. I have to catch up on my temperature blanket. I have so many days to work on. We had some hot days here a couple of weeks ago, and I'm going to get in some orange, maybe some pink, I think. I think some pink. I'm not sure. Possibly a yellow, but I'm excited to see what it's going to look like. But now that I'm finished with Kathy's basket, I can work on that finally. So so he's so he looks so innocent when he sleeps. He looks like he can do no wrong. Like he doesn't get into trouble at all. No, he never bites toes. Never. Never uses mama as a chew toy. Never. He looks so innocent. That face. Liar. Lies. Lies. I just heard a noise. I'm sorry. I just heard a noise. What's that noise? There's nobody else home. What was that noise? I don't like that. I'm not really a chicken like that, but still. Anyway, I've turned my front room into like a fort. I have a fort area for him to keep him in a smaller space because my living area is so big. It's huge. And he'll run all the way, all he likes to run. For him, it's the equivalent of a football field for him. So I made him a smaller area that also has a puppy pad on it, in it, so that he can, be safe while I do things. Like, if I know that he is going to need to use the bathroom, he still doesn't like going outside. So thank God for those puppy pads that absorb everything. And I have my industrial uh, air purifier. So we're pretty good at picking up everything really fast enough so that it doesn't make an odor. I hope. Um, but that's how he does it. So he's kind of like cat, like a cat. Mothers and Father's Day are fairly meaningless to me now because I have few family members and relatives left, except for my one brother. Yeah, yeah, I could see how you think that. Yeah, I do. Everything is open. So my kitchen flows into my front room, which flows into I guess you would call it, I guess you could put a dining table there, but I have on my yarn I have a piano there, and then the bathroom, and then the two bedrooms. So yeah, very open. Audrey, he is 10 weeks, 10 weeks old. I'm trying to figure out what I said, Mark, because you said I heard that too, and I've already forgotten what I said. Oh, you heard the noise? Yeah, and it's so quiet right now. Usually, you could hear the sound of ducks and geese and nothing, or even woodpeckers. Nothing. Like motorcycles go by, ambulances. Nothing. There's a little motor right now. Um, but no, there's it's just quiet. Sometimes you can hear my neighbors outside, and it's just quiet. Very quiet, peaceful. This boy with his little, oh my gosh, he's something else. They're a cardinal being obnoxious right now. Oh, I mean, at this point, it's so boring. It's so quiet and boring here. I don't know. And there's no wind either. That's the strange part about it too. For us being in the windy city, there's usually some breeze always. But I'm looking at the trees. They're just still out there. It's just so quiet. And it's sunny and It's 57 degrees. So that's much better than yesterday. Yesterday was like 44 degrees. So 57 is much better. But in a few days, we're going to get up to 80. So that's kind of exciting. And I'm trying to find a pair of flip-flops. I don't know if I should just go the cheap route and get a cheap pair of flip-flops or get a nice pair of flip-flops. Um, there's this brand of shoe that I like to buy. It's called Bionic. Has anyone ever heard of it? It's a, it's got arch support and all that jazz. So it's good. It's actually a good shoe for people with diabetes, which I am not quite certain why a diabetic would need special shoes. Maybe is it have to do with circulation issues? I'm not sure. So, but yeah, that's what I'm looking into. I don't know if I want to spend the money on because let's face it, I'm not gonna go out a lot. I'm not gonna go outside a lot, and I don't wear shoes in the house. Circulation. Thanks, Kathy. Yeah, so that's why I am considering getting a cheap pair of sandals because it's nice and warm. It's gonna be nice and warm now. So now I did order that stroller for Mr. Chester, and that's because I like to take walks in the trail, and I like to walk fast. Now, number one, he doesn't like to be outside on the ground. No. Number two, he's never going to be able to catch up with me with his little legs like that. Oh, your sister gets them? Okay. My house is on a quiet cul-de-sac except for some train tracks out back, but we only get a few trains per day. Yeah, quiet. That's how it is today. It's just quiet. I see the sun is trying to hide out now. It's trying to hide behind the clouds. Well, anyway, any let's talk about crochet. Let's talk about yarn. Yarn. Now, I haven't really been out to Michael's or Joann's lately. Is there new yarn out? Any new yarn? Well, yeah, I have been to Joann's, but it's been a week, and you never know what a week will bring. It's been about a week since I've been to a store. So, did yarn come out? I wonder if Hobby Lobby's gonna have its clearance on yarn soon. That would be exciting. Oh my gosh. And after I'm trying to get rid of some of my stash or use some of my stash. But I can't resist that Hobby Lobby clearance. Drama. Oh my gosh, this puppy. He does smell really good. Okay, let me try this again. Do you think if you would like to come up and chat with me, go ahead and click on that link. If not, that's okay too. Granny D is here. Hello. Oh, that's okay, Granny. I don't. For me, I've been absent. Not only tardy, I've been absent from your lives this week. Just so, just. I mean, I'd be at the doctor and my alarm. Granny D time. Oh, or at the grocery store. Granny D time. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to watch again. It's. I'm sorry. I've been missing it. Oh, thanks, Granny. He's spoiled right now. He's he. I was crocheting in the beginning of this live stream, And then I had to put my yarn down because Mister was crying that he wanted to get his favorite bed right here and go to sleep. I need to go. I need to go. Having company over in a bit for dinner. Just email me when you get the. Okay, I will. I will, Kathy. Yeah, and my post office is open late. The one I go to is open until 6. Uh-oh. Sorry. Sorry. I always forget to shut off my alarms when I go live. Well, not always, but I've been lately forgetting to shut off my alarms. Well, so yeah, so no yarns, obviously, no new yarns. Hmm. Was it what time of year was it last year when the anniversary cakes came out? Was it summer when the anniversary cakes came out? And everybody was flying out to Michael's to get them. My father used to say, "He's not spoiled. I'll puppy smell like that." Chester's awake. Mark says hi. Yeah, sometimes he wakes up for 2 seconds and to make sure he's still with Mama, and then goes back to sleep. He's taught himself to wake up when I move or when I put him down, and I don't like that. Yeah, and hopefully he will get unspoiled. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter if he's spoiled, but as long as he lets me do what I need to do without crying, you know. Now, crochet is another thing. I guess because he knows something that I want to do, not need to do. Like using the bathroom is a necessity, eating necessity. Crocheting, not life and death. Although it is, it's very important to me that I crochet. Now, I told you this before. If I go without crocheting, I'll go a little bonkers. But of course, now that I have a puppy, that kind of takes care of the bonkers part. You need to put him in his crate and let him be while you do your thing. I know. You want to experiment, see if that will be possible. Auntie Barb says to put you in your crate. Let's see if you cooperate with me. Hold on, let me try to put him in his crate. Ah, look at he woke up already. Just go in your crate. Just go there. Just go there. Just go there. You like this place? Yes. Good boy, Chester. Good boy, Chester. Good boy. How about if I? Okay. Okay. Well, that worked out. So I'm gonna get back to crocheting this, and it's okay because this is for him anyway. Um, Otherwise I would have washed my hands, even though he's clean. I give him a little. I give my dog a cat bath every day. I know, I know. know, the whimpers. Well, I moved the crate by me here, but he's now he used to only be like that with me. Now he's like that with my husband too, as well. Um, if he had a choice between me or my husband, he would pick my husband, and that's okay because it gives me a break too. What showing gorgeous stuff? Oh, Crystal from Bag of Day was showing some new yarn a couple of days ago. Really? Yeah, I know. My hands are free now. Some new yarns. You know what? I have. It's not a new yarn, but the yarn that I got from the my local yarn shop. It's the Kobasi yarn. I want to start that project right away. I mean, not right away. I want to start that project already. And I feel like there's not a good time to start it. I have to have the video on when I work on the project. And it's just I want to be able to just work on it for at least an hour at a time because I know it'll make a nice it's gonna be a cowl like kind of like a cover up but short. Like if you imagine a short beach cover up, something. It's a longer cowl. Yeah, I know. Now I can crochet Chester's blanket. I've already had to throw away one blanket that he messed up really bad. And he had a little accident on it. So it's one of the nicer ones that I made, but that's okay. I knew it was going to happen eventually. So that, there's that. But I went and I finally got a manicure, and these are actually like sticky nails. They're not real. They come in a package. They're pre um they have adhesive on it, and you just stick them on. Now you got to make sure that your nails are dry and buffed and everything. So after I got my manicure, I'm like, okay, they're in pretty good condition for these. I like these. They're hard to find though. Okay, just lurk away. Yeah, I have a lot of them, Mark, that I made. I have a lot of little puppy blankets that I made for Chester. So I have about 3 or 4 in his laundry pile. He's got a separate laundry pile, so I have to wash. There's Oh yeah, that's where that toy is. There's a toy that needs to be washed, and a few blankets. Yeah. He also likes as a blanket a T-shirt that I've worn. He likes that. Oh no, I didn't know. I didn't rescue him. I ordered him from a breeder. I found a breeder who does a really good job with these puppies, and I decided to go with the breeder for different reasons, and I got on her waiting list, and it took about a year for me to get Chester. So with rescues, I definitely would not qualify for a rescue. You know why? Because when you rescue a dog, they ask you about everybody who lives in the house. And I have a person in my house that does not like animals. So I would have to disclose that to them. Now, I could lie, obviously, but they have this thing where they must meet everybody who lives in the house. They must have everybody who lives in the house come and interact with the dog at the shelter before they let you rescue the dog. So that wasn't going to be possible for me. Was this type of dog? It is better to get one from a good. Yeah, yeah. It's there are some non-good breeders out there, and I had to do my research. I did. To someone saying hi to Mr. Hookcook. Did he come in? I didn't see him come in. I didn't see him come in. I'll be getting my supper pretty soon, but I'll be here until 6 p.m. Eastern. East. Okay, my time, and then Grandpa's Adventures new live show is on usually until about 8, and then Affordably Crafty Kim at 9. Okay. Granny, I don't know if Mark answered you, but he is not a crafter. He's a literary, literary artist. I still don't see where my husband came in. I don't see. Did he come in? Oh, you heard him. You heard him. Okay. I get it now. That was my son who came in. That was the yeah. That was Hook Jr. that came in. Yeah, that was Ryan. But thank okay. So what's his thing with affordably crafted Kim? Is she coming on tonight or tomorrow? Hmm. Well, look at that. My phone is going low battery. I hope it lasts until I can raid Dana. I'm I'm really hoping that my hours can start to improve. After now that I've been on YouTube for a year, my hours are kind of like reversing because they're subtracting my hours from April 2020 in order to go to get monetized. So they're subtracting. I'm less I'm further away now from 4,000 hours because they're subtracting those April 2020 hours. And soon they're going to be subtracting the May 2020 hours. And I had quite a few of April 2020 hours because in April 2020 I did video every day in April. So, you know, hopefully I'm thinking of really setting up the camera and just placing it here and then going live and then just you can just watch me do whatever I do in my house. Oh, okay. I like to watch Rosalie. She goes on and left is right crochet with Sandy goes on after Dana. So like Thursdays is a marathon. So it's me and then Dana and then Sandy and then Rosalie and then Mimi Cat. And so it's like and then Dana again. So it's like a little marathon. And I haven't been like coming on to say hi, but I do run everybody unless they're not on that day. I know one week Sandy wasn't on, and then sometimes Rosalie can't always go on. That's not right to take them away. It's just because you have to within 1 year frame, you have to have 4,000 hours. So after you reach 1 year of being on YouTube, then it it starts like it's a 365-day period. They count your hours. Oh, women hockey is canceled. Yeah. Oh my god. Thank you, AJ. Thanks, AJ. Yeah, I need to get to 4K. I thought I would be going faster. Of course, you all know what slowed me down. This guy right here. This guy. He slowed me down. But I'm really not complaining. I finally got my puppy. I finally got my dog. I've been pining away for a dog for 6 years. I want a dog. I need a dog. I need a dog. I need a dog. I want a dog. I need a dog. I need a dog. Why does everybody else have a dog and I don't have a dog? I need a dog. I want a dog. I want a dog. I hate it waking up and there being no dog. Really. So, that's that. I mean, YouTube is very important to me, but not as important as this puppy right here. I actually think, as much as I'm obsessed with crochet and yarn, I kind of side with the puppy. The puppy comes first. Like my yarn, I like if I would sacrifice all my yarn for this puppy if I had to. Now, obviously, that's not going to happen. But my husband asked me, if somebody gave me $1 million, would I give up my puppy? I said no. He's like, what? I said no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't give up my puppy for $1 million. But I would give up my yarn for my puppy. And like I said, that probably isn't going to have to happen, but just know that he comes first. And we will be glad when this COVID period is all over. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Someone was saying on Facebook about some other doom stuff that's supposed to happen in the future. And I didn't very much appreciate it because she said it on my personal I put a comment on a group that I am on, not anything to do with crafting, but it was just a general comment, not having to do with anything bad or anything COVID, nothing. But then she made comment and then she went into this rant about how the world was going to be, there's going to be plagues and lack of water. And I'm like, oh, this woman. Barb, it's time for you to go. Long day in the dye kitchen, and I have another day full of yarn dyeing tomorrow. Okay. Well, good night. Sleep tight, Barb. For kidnappers wanting a reward for all your yeah, I mean, hey, Granny D.
Hey, darling.
Hi, Granny D.
I look a booger. I haven't even combed this hair today.
It doesn't matter. I mean, I like your little braid there.
That's my sleep braid.
Oh, really?
And I never came out of it.
I know what you mean. I could stay
I
in
have
my,
to do that. I cannot stand my hair all over everywhere when I'm sleeping, trying to sleep.
yes, it is very hot.
It's either that
Although,
or I put it up on top of my head, but this is
uh-huh.
more comfortable.
So guess what? No more hot flashes.
Well, yay. How'd
I
you do
know.
that? How'd
I
that happen?
My doctor put me on something.
Oh,
Yeah. And I've been actually cranking up my heat to like 76 degrees. I'm like,
oh my
cool.
gosh. My heat's like usually 68. If I'm really cold, 70. But
that's how I was as a person. I was always cold. So for me to be hot was so weird for my
how
family.
old are you, Sandy?
How old am I? 47? 47. 47.
Well,
Yeah.
I started going through menopause probably around then. And by 52, I was done. My periods just stopped.
Really? I mean,
And never stopped. I mean, they just stopped. It wasn't any slowing down or anything. It just went, and I said, yay.
stop.
I
Yeah.
thought I was pregnant. I thought, oh, Lord, I might be having my own grandbaby.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, because that happens. That's when you're most ready to have a baby. Late 40s, early 50s.
Oh, my
Because
God.
your body is like, last call.
I think the last call, I had my first baby at 23 and my second baby at 32.
Oh, so they're not close.
9 years and 11 months.
Wow.
Well, different sperm donors.
Yeah. My mom, that's how my mom had it. Cynthia says you always look good.
Aw, thank you. Aren't you sweet?
She says just a pup. What does that mean? That you're young? You're just a puppy?
At
Who's a puppy?
47, your puppy is
I'm
so
a puppy.
Your
I'm
Chester is so cute.
he's so
He's a
cute.
booby baby, isn't he? He likes to lay up on your breastises.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes.
He can probably hear your heart beating and just
Uh-huh.
all soft and squishy up there.
I call him my everything bagel because he's everything to me.
Oh,
He's my everything bagel.
how old is he now?
He's 10 weeks now.
No.
Oh,
What
yeah.
kind of food does he eat? Hard food like puppy chow or something?
Yeah, the breeder gave me a dry food. It's called Diamond Naturals, and I had such a hard time finding it in where I live. And I didn't see that coming because I live in a big metro area where there's Petco, PetSmart, and Pet Supplies Plus and Walmart. There's stores everywhere that
So,
carry
where do you get it?
millions of brands of dog food. But they didn't have that one kind for that one.
So, is that something you get at the vet or something? Or
I
you
mean,
order it?
so I had to order it off of Amazon.
Is it
But
expensive?
not really. There are way more expensive dog
I
food.
know that what was it, Science Diet or something? There was something that
Yeah.
I don't know that was the one that there was a couple of brands they used to just sell at the vet.
Hill Science Diet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a Cocker Spaniel in like 94.
I used to have one too. That was the craziest dog we ever had.
Mine too. Oh my gosh. Might have been from the same litter.
No, the vet said that was the number one, like inbred, just crazy dogs.
Really?
He hated my dog. He would, my dog would try to bite him. So
My vet used to hate my Jack Russell. She
We
said that when
and
she
she
was,
had papers and everything, and we ended
oh,
up just giving her away because she bit a little girl in the neighborhood right there. I mean, went all the way through her lip.
oh my gosh.
It's a wonder we didn't get sued or something. I'm sorry, you were talking. I'm terrible about
Oh
button.
no, that's okay. I was just saying that what was I saying? Of course, I always forget.
We were talking about food. Oh, Cocker Spaniels.
The Cocker Spaniel, my Cocker Spaniel, we put her on the Hill Science diet, and really her stomach did not like it. So I have like a bad taste in my mouth for that. Like, I'm not using that.
Yeah.
I used to have a brand that I was talking about my Jack Russell. My Jack Russell.
Oh,
My vet hated the Jack Russell. She said that when she was a little girl, she had a Jack Russell and a cat. And she came home from school one day and she was all proud of herself because she was a latchkey kid. She let herself in and she saw her cat in pieces, and the Jack Russell's mouth was all full of blood.
oh,
So
I knew that was gonna happen, but I didn't expect in pieces.
she
Gosh.
hated my dog. I'm like, that's not
And she
my.
was a vet.
Yeah, she became a vet, and she didn't like. And one day I was checking in Gary at the vet, and you know how they type in the computer. Well, there was a what do you call those? It was an alert, an alarm. You could hear it on the computer, donk, when they typed in Gary, because they did not like. He had a
He had an alarm.
what do you call those things? What's the word I'm thinking of?
Like a warning or something.
It's like a warning. Oh, Dana got her first yarn bowl. Granny has a link that you get $59 yarn bowl for $14. Oh,
It was 14.75, I think. Dana, did you order it?
she said she just got it. Yeah,
She didn't get it. She just ordered it.
that's
Did
what it
you
said.
order it?
I just got my first. Yeah, maybe she means order. Flag. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you,
Flag.
Stacy. A flag. He was flagged. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Stacy.
Yeah, and Dana, that bowl is tiny, but I love it. I've called it a travel bowl, not knowing that's what they called it. I've got about 3 of them. I think they're so cute.
I I have a couple yarn bowls, but I have a lot of here like this. Did I get this because you got it? Is this
Maybe, yeah. I
yeah.
got a couple of them. I
Yeah.
love that. I
I
love
have
that.
a whole bunch of little,
I
different.
love clear bags, and I love that because of what it says and the balls of yarn on it.
Yeah, I love the little decorations on it.
Yeah.
Oh dear, what am I gonna do?
I wasn't sure if Dana ordered that or if she thought I ordered it. And so I ordered one in case she thought I ordered it for her. I was just showing her about it, but I could give her one because it was such a good price.
I mean, yeah, that's good.
It was $59. That's entirely too much for that little tiny bowl, but it's
Yeah.
cute as
She says
can
she
be.
wants to get the biggest one, the bigger one next, the next size up.
Yeah,
Where is my
but
where's
that's
my
good for little balls.
I'm trying to let me see.
But I knew she had asked me about wooden ones, and I got to thinking about that warehouse clearance sale, and I thought, well, I'll look that up and see if that's a part of that. But you go on the
Yeah.
site and type in a search warehouse clearance, and it's like 5 pages of stuff, and the code is blowout. You have to put the code blowout in it in all
Really?
capital letters, and then it takes like 75% off. So it's got some really good deals right now.
Let me see.
And then there's that cat one and the rooster one.
I'm
Okay.
adding two of me. Hold on.
Remove. I'm going to remove me. There you go.
Woo!
Sorry.
You have to take that other one off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did the echo go away?
Not all the way.
Hang on.
How did you get two of you?
Because
Sound like you're in deep space. Linda had that
I know.
happen. Something weird happened with hers yesterday.
I'm going to try something. Hopefully it doesn't end.
Yikes.